Good afternoon, baseball fans. You're tuning in to another edition of the Wings Weekly Show. I'm Kevin, that's the coach. The White Wings are back here at Harlingen Field after a week-long road trip against the Fort Worth Cats. The Wings winning 2 of 6 up at LeGray Field. Not the best road trip for the White Wings, and the Fort Worth Cats are gaining ground on the Wings in the current United League standings. The Wings are in first place with a 42-23 record. The Cats are 36-29, and the Colts are 27-36, and the Charros are 23-40 on the year. So it's a 6-game lead in the standings, and if you're a White Wings fan, that's got to raise some concern.
It does, but there is a bright side in that they have locked up a playoff spot.
Yeah, so there's no debate there. The Wings will have a playoff spot. It's just now determining who's going to be the first place and the second place team. And I talked with Skip, and he said, I want first place. Yes, we clinched a playoff spot, but we worked so hard all year, and we've been in first place all year to just let up and let the Fort Worth Cats take first place.
Magic number is 5 for first place, and that's a combination of White Wing wins and or Fort Worth losses.
Yeah. So tonight the White Wings will send Dumax Garcia to the mound. He got one of the 2 wins up in Fort Worth. He went 7 innings, 4 hits, and 4 Ks. His ERA all the way down to 1.50. In the pregame show when he pitched, I said the key for him tonight is going to be the strikeout to walk ratio. In his White Wings debut, he walked 9 batters. In his last outing, he only walked 4. So I say that's a check plus for us. And then we lost the next game. Then when Polanco went in Game 5, I talked to Skip before the game, and I said we really need this one. And we're sending our horse to the mound, and he delivered. That was Celson Polanco. He went the complete game on 7 hits, striking out 10, and a 2-0 shutout win.
Well, we had been told that Garcia hadn't pitched in a while, and we knew he needed to get back into game shape. So if he was that quick to get back into game shape, better for us.
Yeah, definitely. And then they're veteran guys. Al Gallagher mentioned that to us, and he said when you throw a veteran on the mound, it's kind of the been there, done that type of mentality for Polanco and Garcia. But those were 2 big wins for the White Wings, avoiding which it could have been a sweep. So the White Wings come back. We're getting set for a 6-game series against the Brownsville Charros. Started tonight at 7:05. Dumax will be on the mound. Some newly added White Wings to the roster. 2 Texas Summer League guys. Tyler Latham, the infielder/catcher, and then Brady Wilson, the new outfielder. I was telling Coach right now, one of the 2 that I was really impressed with was Brady Wilson. The speed that he possesses, not only in the base paths, but in the outfield as well, to go along with Darian Sanford and Jacob Faber is just phenomenal. Talking to some of the guys, they said this could probably be not only the fastest outfield, but the best outfield in independent baseball.
That says something, and it's good for White Wings.
Yeah, absolutely. Wilson came in, a big name up at West Virginia when he spent some time up there with the Mountaineers in college. Big name. The family is real tight in with West Virginia baseball. So him coming into the professional rankings is a step up for him. And I really think with him and Darian at the top of the order can be, bar none, just lethal. I talked about the Morales and Garcia combination up in Fort Worth. That one being that Renato DeZamba type combination of last year with the Colts. Just that top of the order deal. But with Wilson and Sanford up at the top of the order in the 1-2 punch, and then Bernal batting third, potentially, it could be the best 1-2 punch in baseball.
That I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, and when you get guys with speed like Wilson and Sanford,
creates havoc.
Exactly. You can open up your offense, double steals, hit and runs. When a guy on third and second, easily he can score from second base, maybe even first and second, depending on how far the ball gets hit. But we'll have to just wait and see on that. And then Zach Layton, the newly addition to the bullpen, former Trinidad Trigger. He's from the state of New York. Fastball slider guy. He hit 91 on the gun when we were up there in Fort Worth when he made his Wings debut. Slider is his best pitch in his arsenal. Talking with Benji, he's kind of helped Patterson recruit him a little bit. He has that Trinidad tie back up over in the Pecos League. So, yes, we do have another Trinidad Trigger on our club. That's Zach Layton, the new pitcher. And then, Coach, we talked about the big bat that came in today.
An old White Wing name.
Yeah, he's spent 3 previous years with the White Wings. Levy Ventura is a newly added wing. Definitely a big name in the city of Harlingen. Everyone knows who Levy is. When he played here in 2010, 11, and 12, just a beast at the plate. Can hit the long ball. What our general manager John Cannon said. He's seen him play. I've yet to meet him. Coach, have you?
No, I haven't met him.
Oh, he has a career 34 home runs as a White Wing, and he could provide that pop that we've been missing all year.
Yeah, we were talking to Al about that there was nobody that was a big RBI man for the Wings.
And it's not a knock on any of our players that bat in the middle of the order, but we've talked about this on air, how we said we have guys that can, yes, drive runs in, but it's sporadically. We don't have that big bopper in the order, the way some teams do, and then the way you even see it in the major leagues where there's that one guy in the lineup can just drive everybody in. If Levy can provide that for us in this home stretch as we head into the postseason, I really like the White Wings' chances.
Yes, and we've been told that there will be some home playoff games.
Yes, definitely. The White Wings will host 3 playoff games. It's going to be a best-of-5 series against the Fort Worth Cats. So all that details we'll be letting you all know as the dates come to us. But we know that the White Wings will have some playoff games here at Harlingen Field. The Wings will have this week homestand against the Charros starting tonight at 7:05. Then Monday the day off. Then Tuesday we will travel to Foster Field to take on the San Angelo Colts. As a goal right now, you'd want to clinch that spot. That way you can start resting up some of your guys.
Yeah, and he wants to, I'm sure that Skip wants to start setting up his rotation.
Absolutely.
For the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely, and Patterson's done a good job all year, the way he's just set up his rotation. And then with some of the guys, either retiring or getting traded, he's just filled in the void each time. With different guys like Garcia, we brought in Polanco when we lost a few other guys. So he's done an excellent job. But it's going to be very important for the White Wings to quickly bounce back because we've seen teams start off hot, falter towards the end, and they have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, look at our Wings last year. They were hot for quite a while, and then all of a sudden fell off the table.
Yeah, absolutely. The Wings finished 36-44 last year. Were relevant all year, but then came that second half of the season. Some of the guys, their bat was getting a little bit heavy, and but hopefully that's not the case this year. This team is young. They're hungry and they're fighting through it. But again, I really think we talked about this before we left. It's a 6-game series. You want to take the 2 out of 3 scenario. Personally, my goal, I'm thinking if we can take 4 of 6 from Brownsville this week, we would be good to go.
Yeah, that'll be big help.
Not only secure that number 1 seed, which is our goal right now, but to start resting players as we move forward, especially when we go to San Angelo next week. And we already clinched, say we get there, you can start to give some of your starters a rest. That way they can be coming in fresh for the championship series against the Fort Worth Cats.
Yes, but as these guys do, take it 1 game at a time.
Absolutely. So the White Wings are looking to get back into their winning ways starting tonight at 7:05 against the Brownsville Charros. Dumax Garcia will get the ball in Game 1. Be sure to tune into our live broadcast with the Come Home to Harlingen pregame show presented by the Harlingen EDC. That will be at 6:50. First pitch scheduled for 7:05. You can tune in to me and the coach for everything White Wings baseball. We'll bring you the game live. And then with the Come Home to Harlingen postgame show, also presented by the Harlingen EDC, as the coach and I will break down everything that happened in the ball game that was. So, Coach, in a nutshell, what are you looking for in this 6-game series?
Let's get back to what we do best. Good pitching, timely hitting, and great defense.
Yep, you heard it first. So the first pitch is scheduled for 7:05 tonight against the Brownsville Charros. This is Game 1 of the Game 6 of the 6-game series, and then we'll hit the road to San Angelo, and we're gearing up for that playoff run.
That's what it all matters now.
Yep. So once again, I'm Kevin. That's the coach. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Wings Weekly. Be sure to check us out on the social media sites at Valley White Wing on Twitter. You can like us on Facebook at Rio Grande Valley White Wings, and then like us on the Instagram page as well at RGV White Wings. So be sure to tune in to myself and the coach with the first pitch scheduled at 7:05. And go Wings!